Tank, Floyd was mentioning he signed you after watching you face Devin Haney in a sparring session.
Y'all told me y'all had a, y'all got it in. Tell me you wasn't in shape and you came in.
Did you feel you were almost auditioning for Floyd at that point, or did you realize that might catapult you to where you're at now?
I think that, you know, it was make the best of my opportunity. I feel as though that, you know, a lot of people was there that night, and that was my first time in the middle of a gym, so I had to give it my all, what I had.
It was getting it in. But and I had to respect him because he wasn't in no shape. He had a little gut. He ain't got no gut now. But at that particular time, it was getting it in. It was some good work.
There was 1,000 people in there. You were sweating just standing there.
I think you probably was in there.
Yeah, I was.
It was getting it in. So, just them, you know, two young competitors putting on the show. You know, we had the gym on 100 degrees. That's what we do. You know, and you just done an interview. And they talk about the gym being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How have you seen Tank grow since then?
Shit, bigger, better, stronger, faster. Yeah. So he's grown drastically. I mean, I feel like the punching power he got punching power at every weight. You know, I feel like, you know, just like myself, I was able to have that punching power at 130, then had to punch at 135, and then 140, and then at 47, you know, the body started breaking down. Like anything, the body started breaking down. But I still had all my faculties to still find a way to win and beat these guys.
When you talk about the body breaking down, Floyd, what were you experiencing? Was it just waking up in the morning?
No, I'm not going to tell you all that. We're not going to talk about that. I already told you we're going to talk about that in a documentary. We're here to talk about him.
Tank, what did you think about what Isaac was saying today? Like, you're #1, but he sees flaws, that he's going to do this and do that.
I feel as though he's a fighter, so he's definitely supposed to have that mindset. Once again, I'm not too far from, you know, being that underdog, so I feel as though, you know, he have an opportunity, and like myself, like when I have an opportunity, I try to make the best of it. So he's trying to make the best of it. And, you know, we'll see come Sunday night.
He's getting a lot of support from Canelo heading into this fight. What do you think? You've worked Canelo's clubs, I think. You like Canelo. What do you think of Canelo kind of supporting him heading into this fight?
I mean, they both from Mexico, so I don't think too bad of it. He's supposed to support, you know, somebody from his country.
Gervonta, I know it might be a little awkward given that he's sitting right next to you, but can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Calvin? Maybe how it's evolved over the years and the trust that you have in him at this point.
Calvin always been, you know, that male figure in my life that, you know, I always need. I think a lot of young kids that's coming up around the time I was coming up needed that father figure. You know what I mean? So I really wasn't getting it at home. My father wasn't home, so my next step was the gym. You know, and Calvin was that guy. So I feel as though both of us was on that same mission. So we locked in, and you know, before Calvin, it was his son. You know, his son trained me, and I had a tight bond with his son, and his son was like a real deal guy. So I think I got that energy from his son, and then it carried on from, you know, his son to the father, and that's when we locked in.
You know, we spoke before. He and I spoke earlier, and he was kind of telling me a lot about, you know, the tragedies of some of the guys that used to work out at your gym and stuff. And just kind of wondering, just kind of seeing those things, experiencing those things. How did that kind of shape you into being the person you are now?
I mean, just, you know, I was big on, you know, I was younger than them guys, so it was like